In dozens of house fires across England, firefighters always found the same chilling detail: homes reduced to ashes, and a single painting untouched amidst the debris. A young boy crying, always the same face, always unharmed. Some began to whisper that those who hung the painting in their homes were unknowingly inviting a curse. They called it the crying boy, a work of art that appears to defy death, or carry it. And this is just the first of 4 cursed paintings that have terrified owners, haunted hotels, and sparked a wave of fear across the art world. If you're drawn to real-life mysteries and the dark secrets art tries to hide, like this video and subscribe to the channel. What follows may make you think twice before hanging anything on your walls. In 1985, British tabloids exploded with a disturbing pattern. House fires across the country were leaving behind a strange survivor. Amid the scorched remains, firefighters repeatedly found one thing untouched: a painting of a boy with tearful eyes. Nothing else remained. Curtains gone, walls collapsed, but the boy, framed and flawless, stared back from the ruins. Rumors quickly spread. Firefighters in several regions reportedly refused to keep the painting in their homes. The Sun newspaper dubbed it the curse of the crying boy. And as the media frenzy intensified, so did the legend. The artist behind the painting, Giovanni Bragolin, also known as Bruno Amadio, was an Italian painter who created dozens of similar portraits in the 1950s. Many of these works were mass-produced and hung in homes across Europe, but only this one seemed to attract misfortune. Investigations tried to find rational explanations. Maybe the varnish was fire retardant, or the frames were uniquely resistant, but coincidences piled up. Some claimed that children who resembled the boy had died in fires. Others swore the painting's eyes would glisten in the dark. Eventually, the public backlash was so intense that people began burning the paintings in the streets, hoping the curse would go with them. Ironically, many of those attempted burnings failed. The painting, it seemed, refused to die. At the Hotel Galvez in Texas, an elegant painting hangs near the lobby staircase. It's a portrait of Spanish military hero Bernardo de Galvez, depicted in full uniform, eyes fixed forward. But guests and staff have long claimed that the eyes do more than observe, they follow. Visitors describe a sharp sensation of being watched as they pass the portrait. Others say their cameras malfunction when aimed at it. Lights flicker, batteries drain, photos come out distorted or refuse to capture the image at all. The hotel's unofficial rule is simple: if you want to take a photo of the painting, ask permission aloud. Those who don't, according to staff, are often met with bad luck, unsettling dreams, or sudden illness. But why Galvez? He was a real figure, a nobleman who helped the American colonies fight the British. His legacy is heroic, yet the energy around his portrait is undeniably dark. Some speculate that the painting traps part of his spirit. Others believe it's a location. The hotel is said to be haunted by multiple entities, and the painting may simply be a conduit. Either way, it remains one of the most quietly disturbing pieces of art you can see in person, and one that many wish they hadn't. Also in Texas, the Driscoll Hotel boasts luxury and secrets. Near its opulent staircase once hung a painting titled Love Letters. It shows a little girl dressed in white, sitting with a bundle of letters in her lap. On the surface, it's innocent, but the story behind it is anything but. Decades ago, a young girl allegedly fell to her death in the grand staircase near where the painting hung. Shortly after, the painting was placed back in that very spot, and guests began to report strange happenings. Cold spots, soft giggles, feelings of dread. Staff noticed a pattern. Incidents, minor and major, increased whenever Love Letters was displayed on the 5th floor. One night, a concierge removed it after a child reported hearing whispers coming from a canvas. The next morning, it was back on the wall. No one admitted to replacing it. While there's no official record of the girl's death, the hotel treats the story with respect. Guests still ask about the painting. Some seek it out. Others avoid the floor entirely. One thing is certain: Love Letters became more than decoration. It became part of the building's dark personality. In 2000, a painting titled "A Hands Resist Him" appeared on eBay with a warning. The artwork was haunted. It showed a young boy and a doll-like girl standing before a glass door. Behind them, ghostly hands press against the pane, reaching from the darkness. The seller claimed that the figures in the painting would move at night, that sometimes the boy would exit the canvas and wander the house. The listing went viral, and the painting was eventually sold, but the legend had begun. Painted by Bill Stoneham in 1972, the work was inspired by a photo of the artist at age 5. The hands were meant to symbolize alternate realities, the boundary between waking and dreaming. But viewers didn't see art theory. They saw something sinister. Emails poured in from people who viewed the image online. Some reported nausea. Others said lights in their homes flickered or went out. A few claimed sleep paralysis or nightmares involving the boy. The painting now resides in a gallery in Michigan, but the unease it inspires hasn't faded. Even today, people stumble across it and feel an instinct to look away, as if the eyes of the boy still follow and the hands are still waiting. If you enjoyed this dive into cursed artworks and the dark energies that may linger behind the canvas, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and tell us in the comments which painting unsettled you the most. And remember, not every haunting hangs on a wall, but some start there.